Good morning, Oklahoma. Can you guess what time it is?
I can.
What, Cyndy?
It's time for what's sewing down at the post.
Right. Hey, Robin. So, anyway, if you guessed, I'm here live with our favorite digitizer in the whole world, Cyndy Hogan, brother ambassador. So, we're going to hear and we're going to pick her brain because guess what? Where are you going? Where are you coming to here at the end of the month?
I am coming to the stitching post at the end of the month, and I am so excited. It is my first trip this since a year and a half.
I know. And the first place she goes is us. Oh, my. Well, Cyndy, we're so excited to have you on the show today. So, for those people who are new to embroidery, why don't you tell us a little bit of your history and how you got involved in being a brother educator?
Well, I actually was a school teacher. That's what I started out as. I started teaching special education, and I taught that for many, many years. But I bought that first embroidery machine, and I got hooked. And when I went to buy number two, my husband said, "You buy that machine." I was buying it with the software, sight unseen. And he said, "You buy that machine, you must make it pay." And so I taught myself how to use the software and watched a ton of embroidery design stitch to where I could figure out what they were doing, what I needed to do, and play with that. And I ended up, I mean, I was stitching for the public, so I was on a little machine doing my own business, stitching garments for fellow teachers and Special Olympics and all kinds of stuff. But I didn't enjoy that as much as I enjoyed teaching. So I taught this on the side for many years. And around 2003, I think, brother came and asked me to introduce their version 6 of the software. And every time I thought about going back to teaching full time, something else would roll along until now I'm a brand ambassador with them.
Oh,
It's been a fun ride. I enjoy it. Actually, I've decided I've got a new title. I'm not truly just brand ambassador. I'm an edubassador because I
I'm not even
float
going to try to
between
say that.
education and the ambassador program. So,
I, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Anyway,
edubassador. I named myself
edge ambassador. An edge ambassador or edgy ambassador?
educator
Edge ambassador.
ambassador because
And
I float between the two places.
okay, and I'm sure that's in the Webster's dictionary
I am.
with your picture. Anyway, so September 30th, October 1st and 2nd, Cyndy is coming to the Stitching Post at our South location because we have our big classroom here. And on the first day, you're going to teach BES 4. So what is that like here? And we've named it Cyndy's computer class.
Computer camp, I think you said.
Computer camp, yes. And so we don't want to scare anybody off with boot camp, but
Hi, Jackie. Glad you could join us today.
all right.
Yeah, we're going to start with the basics of VES4, and we'll learn about our word collage. We'll learn about text. We'll learn about how to change fonts, how to play with everything, and how to use it with your scan and cut machine, because that's one of the main features that's great about that software. It is integrated very well with the scan and cut machine. We'll talk about, if you have any power packs, we may talk about a little bit of that. But our goal is to get you comfortable to where you can go home and play with your software. And that's what I tell people. You are playing with your software. You need to play. It's don't feel like it's a job. You want to play with it to learn it so that you can do things that you enjoy. And then you can, if you decide, you can turn it into a business if you want.
Okay. And so on October 1st, it's going to be, what is that going to incorporate a little bit?
So that one, we're going to start with our basics once again. When you start your embroidery journey, you don't know how to digitize, right?
Nope. Number one thing we see.
To learning, to pulling things out of other designs. So we'll learn how to take apart designs and combine elements together. We'll learn all about all of the text options, because even in logos, the most common thing that we do is apply text to something. So we'll learn about all of those. We'll also learn a little bit more about the applique lettering so that you can integrate that with your scan and cut as well. And we should have you should enjoy it. You should be able to go home and be comfortable playing with your software to get it out of the box.
Cool. So now that for those who've gotten it out of the box and have experimented with it and done a little bit of this and that with us. We have our October 2nd, which is our intermediate class. What are they going to learn in there?
In the intermediate class, we'll start talking more about your digitizing tools and how to turn things into stitches, how to create your own embroidery designs, how to use those tools. I mean, because really, once you know how to use the tools, digitizing will follow. You'll be able to do a little bit more. We'll play with creating more complex appliques, not just lettering. Learn more about the scan and cut integration. We may touch a little bit upon the free program Canvas Workspace to bring in some of those files and turn those into embroidery designs as well. My suggestion is, even if you think you know those basics, you take both days, because I have tips and tricks up my sleeve that you may not have seen before.
I know you're always my phone a friend when I get. Not many people have that luxury. And another customer I want to appeal to on this class, and most importantly, is a lot of you have the machine and you do a lot of your editing, and you may have if you have to do a logo or anything, you have it sent out. But if you've been thinking moving up to that next level, I really like P Design software. Or if you just want something that takes your lettering to the next level, we have BES. But I would suggest, if you're really interested in doing that, taking this workshop. You will know if you want to do more work on the computer. And definitely will say that, won't you, Cyndy?
Yeah. Well, and it will truly tell you whether you like digitizing or whether you would rather send it out. But regardless of whether you digitize or not, P Design is a huge program and has some amazing features in it just for editing. It has a cataloging program in it. There's tons of stuff in there that most people don't realize are there.
Oh, yeah, especially the catalog. And a lot of ladies would love to just be able to be so organized with their embroidery. Like, we all know that happens.
If they start cataloging out the gate, they'll be in better shape than either you or I are.
Amen. Amen, sister. Anyway, so this class, each day that you take is going to be $79.95. That does not include your lunch. We give you an hour break, and they'll start at 10 a.m. We'll go to noon. There's lots of restaurants. We have Grandy's, we have McDonald's, Brahms. There's 7-Eleven if you want to go get you a hot dog and a Coke or some chips. But we've got plenty of things. Cyndy, there's a great Mexican restaurant inside the grocery store that makes great burritos. You may have to try them.
Well, if they make a quesadilla, you've got me, but burritos are not my thing.
Well, man, I'll have to take you to Taco Bell when you come down.
She's going to take me to Taco Bell. No affiliation.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, these are $79.95 a piece, and they're very easy. You just go to sewbargain.com, go under classes and events, and we should have them posted later today, and you'll be able to sign up for Cyndy's she's coming here. We'll have plenty of sanitizer stations. We have a very large classroom, Cyndy. We'll make sure, but if you're not feeling well or you've been exposed, please stay at home. But the great thing about it is, even if you sign up for Cyndy's workshop and the numbers go up and they've kind of make some decisions for us that we really don't want to make, we can do this virtually. So you're not going to lose out. But Cyndy, I want to thank you so much. Oh, I got to ask you. So do you girls really have that much fun over there with Angela Wolf when you go to her studio?
We do. We do. I'd love to tell you no, we don't, but we do, because we're besides being ambassadors, we are friends. So,
that's wonderful.
We get to spend Angela and I have traveled together a ton over the past few years. Well, not this past year and a half, but before that, we are travel buddies. So we enjoy our time together. We enjoy sharing what we do with others. I think that's one of the things that we love about being brand ambassadors, is that we get to share what we love. So, and hopefully inspire others to create.
Yes. And I've told you the last time we were at B2B in New Orleans, another dealer in Charity and I snuck off to a fancy fabric store and was texting Angela Wolf pictures going, look what you're missing.
And you didn't share those with me. My feelings are so hurt.
I know.
I know that I can recover from that.
I'll be okay. Anyway, we look so forward to you coming. Y'all are going to love Cyndy. She's as much fun as she is with here in person as she is here with us on the show today. But Cyndy, thank you so much for your time. And we're going to say goodbye. And be sure to sign up and take her class. You're really it's going to really improve your skills in embroidery.
And
Thank
I
you, Cyndy.
truly think it will get you comfortable going home and touching the buttons. And that's one of the things that people get scared. I mean, it's like you're afraid you're going to wreck your computer, and you won't. So we'll get you all comfortable going forward. And it is a small class. So it's not like we're going to have 100 people in the room, limited spacing.
Alrighty.
So
Anyway, thanks, Cyndy. Take
thanks.
care.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Wow, isn't she great? She's a lot of fun. So let me tell you again. You go to sewbargain.com. That's SEWBARGAIN.com. Go to the top of the homepage. You'll see classes and events. Click on that. Now you can scroll down and see all the classes, and they posted top 3 coming up. But over to the right, there's a little thing that says view calendar. So if you want to look at the calendar, that's fine. We also can sign you up in any one of the stores, and you can also call in and we can sign you up over the phone. If you'll see below me, there's the website and both phone numbers to both locations. Speaking of classes, I thought I would bring up another class coming that's even sooner than Cyndy's, and that is the beautiful fractured star. And many of you probably have walked past this quilt hanging in the store. And we have the class book, and then there's also the lovely 48 strips. And this is going to be September 18th. It's going to be a great class. It's beautiful, isn't it? So once again, you're going to go to sewbargain.com and sign up. Like I said, these are filling fast. So you want to get signed up for those. Anyway, that's the fractured star. Everybody has walked past this quilt going, when is that class? But these are called finger paint, and they're special made. So they're designed for this quilt because they have the 48 strips, which is really nice. We're also going to be at the State Fair. That's going to be September 16th through the 26th. We're going to be on the east side of the Bennett building. We'll be out there. You can come by, see the latest and greatest things from Brother. And we'll even be out there on Sunday. So if you work 7 days a week and you work weird hours, the State Fair on Sunday is a great time, and we're open in the evenings. So sometimes if it's hard to hit our store hours, that's a great time for you to come and browse and see what future sewing machine you want to get. So we'll look forward to seeing you at this great State Fair of Oklahoma. You can probably get information from their website. Bring the whole family. And the State Fair is really good about spacing booths, and I'm sure they're going to have it really safe out there for you and your family this year. And also coming in October on the 14th, 15th, and 16th is going to be the Bible Belt Shop Tour. We're giving away an SE600, and we're also giving a PS100T and we'll be giving away some other prizes. There's 9 shops, and there'll be prizes worth $100 or better. It'll be gift certificates. It'll be baskets, all kinds of stuff. We'll be sharing those with you in the coming weeks. We also will have we'll have some extra classes going on during that time. We're going to be bringing a lady who does dyeing with ice. That's going to be, and Mary's going to be doing her thread and needle class. So we look forward to that. And that, once again, that's going to be the 14th, 15th, and 16th. You can go to BibleBeltShopTour.com and sign up for the newsletter there, or you can catch all the information on the site, and we'll be handing out the prize booklets. We're also going to be doing a scavenger hunt. Not all the shops will be doing that, but that's just, and we have an extra prize from Benartex for that. So that's going to be the Benartex scanner cut. We are so excited about that. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for all your time today. And I want to thank Cyndy Hogan for joining us. But once again, this is Robin Hill for saying, hey, Robin, what's sewing down at the post?